Far too often in right-wing media do you hear, the Nazis were socialist, Nazi Germany was socialist. The truth is, it's very misleading to say this. It's very misleading to equate Nazi Germany to socialism. If anybody claims that Nazi Germany was socialist, you will find that either they are misled themselves, or they are trying to mislead you. So first in this video, I will be debunking some common arguments for why people think that the Nazis were socialist, and then I am going to provide what economic system or mode of production they really were, and then I'll back that up with some evidence as well. One you hear a lot is, oh, they were the National Socialist Workers' Party of Germany. And I'm pretty sure Stephen Crowder in his episode made the argument. It was like a straw man, actually. It was a straw man. It was something like, oh, you liberals will be like, oh no, democratic socialism, not national socialism. What's funny is you never ever see a socialist ever make that argument. In fact, you'll find that a lot of right-wingers typically delve into semantics more than left-wingers do. So, back to the argument. The socialism is in the name argument. Well, to address this properly, I will start by saying, yes, it did start out as a syndicalist party. However, the party under Hitler took a turn, and it economically became more of a right-wing party. You'll see that under Hitler, he privatized his government, he privatized healthcare, he privatized pretty much everything. And the fact that it's under regulation doesn't change the fact that everything's privatized. If it was socialism, there would be nothing privatized, right? So that's that argument debunked. It was just a name. It started out syndicalist, and in the end, it did not turn out syndicalist. Another thing that Crowder says in his video is that Hitler promised work for all, so that automatically makes him a fucking socialist. Fact check. Hey buddy, if that were really the case, then all American politicians would be socialist, okay? And then another retarded thing he says is that, oh, healthcare was nationalized. That automatically makes it socialist. Well, if you look up the definition of nationalize, you'll find that it could easily be private, even if it's nationalized. This fact isn't only specific to healthcare, it's for every single industry. Then, to further prove that Nazi Germany is socialist, he points out that, oh, look, Nazi Germany had gun control, and oh, look, Hitler was pro-abortion. Like, this has anything to do with the fact that he was socialist or he was capitalist. This is, like, objectively fucking dumb. And then he's like, oh, look, he blamed the 1%. The 1% were Jews. My question is, how? How is that inherently left-wing? I want to know how that's inherently left-wing. How does that make Hitler a fucking socialist? Then he goes on to say that nothing of what he did was even conservatism, which is mind-boggling. I mean, you're partly right, yeah, it's not conservatism, it's fucking reactionary, which is ultra-conservatism. Hitler wanted to restore traditional values. Alright, well, if the Nazis were not socialist, then what mode of production were they? They were corporatist. Hold on, ANCAP police. ANCAP police, do not arrest me yet. Corporatism is the merging of state and corporate power by privatizing the government, even if it's under regulation, which it most often is. That's exactly what the Germans did, so that's corporatism. The Nazis were corporatist. However, they were closer to capitalism than they were to socialism. Anyway, this concludes the video. If you're a triggered anti-socialist, click the dislike button. Bye.